Hello everyone. So the first thing we see immediately since the first round is that the American boxer is dictating the range by keeping the Mexican away with his jab and basically forcing him to fight where he feels comfortable. The Mexican boxers has the difficulty of getting in range and passing the jab, and at the same time he's not using the window of opportunities that he has. Here we see a perfect opening, but for some reason he decided not to take advantage of that. The other issue is that the Mexican is headhunting too much. They're fighting in a linear fashion, and despite some openings to the body shots, he prefers to chase the head most of the time. Here I would recommend not to swing too much, but rather counter with short shots. As we can see, he barely does counter, but when he does, he's swinging and therefore opens himself for counters. That's exactly what the American boxer does. Again, like I described in my book, it's very easy to bob and weave those punches because they're long and they're swinging. Because these shots take so much time and they're heavy, it gives you a lot of chances to evade them.
Round two, fight!
Another issue is, as I have described, is that they're fighting on one line. As we can see here, the white line is the line they're using. The green lines are the lines that I would recommend to take as routes in order to attack and find openings. Since the Mexican is a swinger, the American boxer does a great job blocking his hip rotation and preventing him from swinging, and then setting him up for a counter. And we can see here that despite the openings, he prefers to punch where there's no opening, instead going low.
Final round, fight!
What you see in the entire fight, by large extent, is that the Mexican is actually fighting in a distance where he's not comfortable and where he does not want to be. So the American boxer does really great job in forcing him to fight at that 1-2 meters away from him.
Good jab, like how Louis used to do it, bro. Like how Louis used to do it. Good jab, Jersey.
You can see because he's swinging with long and slow shots at close range, the Mexican gets disencouraged in fighting in close range, and at the same time he does not know what to do in the long range. So basically he got disencouraged throughout the entire fight and does not really have a strategy how to tackle this. I think in my opinion the best would have been to throw short and not long shots and just counter with short, straight, and uppercuts. Finally, in the last round, he figured him out and he did a short slip, and like here, and then a short counter. But unfortunately, that was already too late, and he lost. He lost most of the fight.
That was a fight. Good fight, good fight, good fight. Niggas.
If you like my fight tips and analytics, I recommend you to check out my new book, The Science of Boxing, where I share with you my most important key fundamentals from my own experience and help you to be one step ahead of your opponents. Feel free to visit ringrageboxing.com to find out more.